We got some questions here, so I'm going to try to combine a couple of the questions into this one question. What advice would you leave our audience with today if they're seeking to live and lead more inclusively from their own positions of influence? What would you tell them?
Yeah, I have kind of been saying this same thing over and over. I get this question a lot, Cody, and I call it the 3 L's. Um, my mother had 6 kids, and at one point, she had a newborn, a 2-year-old, 4-year-old, 6-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old. And I think about her a lot, and what it must have been like trying to raise that many kids that close together. But one of the tapes that plays in my head continually, she used to say all the time, because we argued a lot, 6 kids that close together, everybody always thought they were right. And she used to say this all the time, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use your mouth proportionately. And I remember early on as a kid, I was like, what does proportionally mean? As I got older and understand what she's saying, she was like, listen, right? Spend more time listening than talking. So that's the first thing I would say. Regardless of where you are, where you sit in the organization, in your family, whatever, listening is a key component of what it's going to take for us to get through what the challenges that we face today. I think it was Albert Einstein, maybe not, who said, one of the signs of pure genius is the ability to listen to someone else's point of view and not feel like you have to accept it, that you're not conjuring in your head your response while they're talking. So listen is first. The second is lead where you are. We can all be leaders in our own right. And we can all lead in a way that helps bring people forward and not push people back. And then the third L is learn. Be a lifelong learner. I mentioned this earlier. There is so much information and data out there that's available for anyone. Carve out time, carve out 15 minutes a week, 30 minutes a week to just learn something else. Learn about people that might be different from you. Learn about other people's point of view. Don't get so stuck in your own way that you don't have the ability to continue to learn. So lead, listen, and learn would be my advice. The other thing I'll say is 2020, there will be books written about 2020, the pandemic, George Floyd, the uprising, the election. 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. My hope and prayer is that when they read those books, they'll talk about people like us and say, they were on the right side of history. They actually made the right decisions to try to make this a better world for everyone. And I think we should all, that should be an objective of all of us. None of us are going to be on this planet forever. But there will be people that are connected to us, family members, friends, et cetera, who will be here, years and years from now, and they'll pass judgment on how we treated this time. So I think we should take that seriously, Cody.
Yeah, no, Ben, this has been amazing. I've been looking at the comments coming through through the chat and some of the questions coming in. I really appreciate you taking the time. This has been invaluable. We didn't get to all the questions, but we'll grab some of the questions and then send them over and get your thoughts, and then we'll get them back out to the people who were on the webinar. I can't thank you enough for joining and sharing us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day, and thank you, everyone. Hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.